Yeah.
Thank you so much, Dr. Sanamji, for joining today. Thank you so much. I appreciate your time with your busy schedule and a busy life. Thank you so much for sharing your knowledge and your time, your help,
And
and welcome, welcome
thank you,
everyone.
Lalita, also for giving me this opportunity to share my views on Ayurveda.
It's my pleasure. It's my pleasure, and thanks everyone for um, watching this. I have Dr. Sanam Gupta here with her knowledge,
Thank you,
and
Lalita.
all of
Thank you
you,
so
I hope
much.
you get something from it. And I'll just have one more note here. Personally, I've had Ayurvedic treatments with Dr. Sanam, and they're wonderfully and beautifully done. And she's a warm, wonderful person. So I hope that all of you learn something and enjoy this interview today. Um, we have a few questions, and I'll start with the first one, Dr. Sanam.
Yeah, sure.
They're all very general questions, but I just wanted to give an
Okay.
introduction. How can Ayurveda help people with wellness?
So, if everyone heard about Ayurveda, so Ayurveda is also a holistic system of medicine. It is a completely natural and herbal-based medicine. It doesn't have any chemicals. It is made from Indian plants. Their medicines, their supplements, they are made from Indian plants and trees.
Mhm.
And Ayurveda just not only focus on the health concerns, like symptoms of the health concerns, but it also helps in how you can prevent the future illness. And it also addresses the root cause of health concerns. This is how it is. It has some unique features from
Mhm.
Western science.
Yeah.
Because if you have any health concern, then they will ask about the symptoms. Sorry, I'm using little medical language.
Oh no, that's perfect.
Symptoms, yeah, that we can use. So symptoms. So mostly people focus on the symptoms, right? But Ayurveda also focus on what could be the causative factors behind that symptoms and
Mhm.
how can we relieve that. So prevention is the main aspect. Plus, we also focus on the symptoms, but we also focus on the prevention part. And also addresses also connected the gut health to different disorders and try to go to the root cause of the disorder.
Mhm.
For example, I will give you one example for this. Nowadays, you know that it's a summer season is going on, not summer, spring, summer, I can say together
Yeah.
in Alberta, right? And nowadays, lots of patients are coming of urticaria and spring allergies.
Mhm.
So urticaria, you know that it's like skin redness, irritation, and itching is happening all over the body, right? So urticaria. So Lali, you tell me that if there is a redness and burning sensation is happening over the body, so is it hot element or cold element?
It'll be hot.
Hot, right? So we can say if that person is taking lot of hot property food stuff, then would that aggravate the hot element or not?
Yes, I think they would aggravate.
Because hot will increase the hot, right?
Yes, yes.
So, but like for urticaria, they are getting antihistaminics and other things for to relieve the symptoms. But we have to go to the deeper part of this. So it
Mhm.
means we have to ask in the history: are they taking any hot, spicy food, sour kind of food, which is increasing the hot element in that person? Are
Mhm.
they eating? Are they having lot of kefir, kombucha, vinegar, pickles, or I can say hot sauce, sriracha? So we are not here. We are not focusing on that history. We are just writing down the antihistaminics or other things, right,
Yeah.
to relieve the symptoms. But Ayurveda focus on the causative factors behind that. So I will tell my client that not to have those things, but they can incorporate some things which will relieve that redness and burning. Like something they can incorporate some whole grain food and which has not the bakery items sweet food, but the whole grain sweet nourishing food, which can help to relieve those concerns. And also we can go for some detox things which has some bitter in action, not coffee. Coffee is also bitter in action, but some bitter herbal stuff and which helps in detox. So my approach would be towards that. And even in Ayurveda, uh, you will be so surprised that if if two-person has same condition, then the supplements could be completely different for both of them. So this is the
Yes.
uniqueness of Ayurveda because it
Hmm.
depends on your body type, your appetite, your digestion, your body. It's not like that we have general protocol which we have to follow. That if somebody comes for mainly for pneumonitis or anything acidic reflux, then we have to add famotidine, ranitidine, reviprazole, omeprazole. I'm not adding here because I'm in Canada now, but in
Yeah.
India I was used to add, right?
Yeah.
But there is no in Ayurveda there is no general protocol. So even I will give you one example for this. Like few days ago, one client came to me, and she is having a complaint of burning sensation in the tummy and bloating and gas. And one other person also came to me. She is also having same complaints: burning, bloating. So lots of people they're calling me that Dr. Sanam, we have burning and bloating, we don't want to go for consultation, just write down the supplement. Then I always try to make them understand that I have to find the dosha imbalance in you.
First,
I have
yeah.
to see
Hmm.
what kind of imbalance is in you. Then I have to add the herbal supplement which is suitable for your body, right? So one person who is having burning sensation, gas and bloating, I asked her history. She was taking hot spicy food and sour kind of food. Then I have to give her supplement which will help in balancing that hot element. In Ayurveda, we have some technical word for it that is called pitta body type. So we try to balance those pitta balancing food. I guide her. But on the other client, she was also having burning sensation, same gas and bloating, and a lot, not like just for 1 or 2 days. She was experiencing those symptoms for the past 6 months, and she doesn't have any kind of appetite. She was just eating food without having any appetite. And then I asked her history, but in her history, I didn't find any hot, spicy kind of food at all. So it means there is no pitta element over there. There was a ama. I find the ama. Ama means
Hmm.
metabolic and digestive toxins,
Right.
which I found in her. And without having any appetite or not, or even thirst, she was drinking 3 and 4 liters of water every day, and which was completely suppressing her appetite further. And like I recommend her lifestyle recommendations and some diet, and simply I gave her 1 or 2 powders, and after 2 days she was writing me, Dr. Sanam, I am feeling appetite. I am
Hmm.
hungry after 6 to 8 months. And I was so
Wow.
surprised that
Mhm.
how these things can affect your digestion and metabolism. And further, if we are not preventing at first stage, then those imbalances can get aggravated
Even
and
more in,
will
yeah.
show its aggravating
Mhm.
factors, and then they are going to spread to different body parts, and then obvious they are
Affect
going to
other
show their
areas.
more disorders.
Yeah.
So we have to prevent at the first stage. But this thing is very important that we have to take the proper history, and we have to see what kind of imbalances are there in, because it's not like a western science that there is a general protocol and we are not focusing on precautions, preventing measures. So we
Hmm.
have to go to deeper root cause.
Deeper.
And even sometimes there are a lot of skin disorders which is happening. Then there are some detox program. I think you also took one detox program, like um sorry, I'm not here to disclose that. I'm really sorry. Yeah.
That's okay. No,
So you,
I might just for very dry skin. Yeah, I was thinking of
yeah,
doing
yeah.
bunch
But
of, yeah,
yeah.
for very dry
So
skin.
there are some detox plan which we can do over fall season and spring weather, so that those imbalances never happen.
Hmm. Right.
So this is
And
how
that's one
Ayurveda
of,
helps in wellness.
that's a beautiful, such a full, extensive answer. And that's one of the things I am interested in Ayurveda. What I love about it is the preventative aspect and how you go to the root cause. You're not just treating the symptom, you're finding out what's actually causing it. And that's one of the best things about Ayurveda. And also, you mentioned that it's very individual what works for. It's not a blanket treatment or one treatment will work for everybody with that symptom. You cater it to the individual person. Like you gave a very good example. So I think that's excellent. So most important, they say prevention is better than a cure. That's the saying, right? So
Yeah. And
that's yeah,
so even
very
for supplements, they're
yeah,
herbal, right? Which is made from plants and trees.
yes,
There
yeah,
are no, like, it's not like that we are giving one medicine, then we are managing the side effect of that medicine.
yes,
It's not like that in
exactly.
Ayurveda.
Yes, that's a very excellent point. Yeah, because there's side effects of so many medicines. You know, people
Yes.
it does maybe work fast for them, but there's other effects that people don't think of. Whereas this is all natural. It's not chemical based. Another thing that I really one of my favorite things about Ayurveda too, which I was so interested in.
And
So yeah, that's a
even,
beautiful, very,
yeah.
very informative answer. Thank you. Yeah.
And even our body is made up of five elements. This earth is made up of five elements. Not earth, our universe is made up of
Yep.
five elements. Earth is one of the element in it,
Right.
right? And even we divide the food into five elements, and then the plants and trees. There, we also divide the plants and trees, their root, leaves into five elements. So
Everything is
we
the
can
five
always see
elements,
the
right?
properties
Creation. Yeah.
of the herb, which is gonna, what kind of effect they're gonna show in the body.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. What they call, you can correct me if I'm wrong, the Panchabhutas, right? Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
Panch Mahabhut.
In the
Yeah,
full, everything in creation is made of
yes.
those, including every human body. That's
Mm.
the basis of that too. So interesting. I can talk forever about that. The next question for you, Dr. Sanam, is, oh, this is a good one. Is it possible to be in balance of all the three doshas or all the three
Doshas.
prakritis or all the three types that Ayurveda classifies people? Is it possible to be in balance at all times? Is it actually really truly possible in reality to balance all three of them all the time?
So first of all, what are doshas, right? So it's a very big topic. I
Yeah, it's a
can
big
just
one. Yeah.
concise into like
Yeah,
into
we can just say, is it possible to be in balance at all times? Is it?
right. So like even doshas, I can explain. There are three different body type in Ayurveda. That is Vata, Pitta, Kapha. Vata is having some light elements, and Pitta is having hot element. Kapha is having heavy elements. So they're unique to each individual.
Yeah.
Like each individual has a unique DNA, so their proportion is also unique in each individual. This Vata, Pitta, Kapha body type. So I'm not going to go to the deep into that. So I will come to your question. So that, but some are unavoidable factors, right? So example, environmental factors. We can't avoid some environmental factors, like right now you can see one day it's winter time, other day is summertime, and third day is
Yeah.
rainy season. And lots of problems are, like joint pain, skin problems are prevalent right now.
Hmm.
So these are unavoidable factors. And even age is unavoidable, right?
Hmm.
Hormonal factors,
Yes.
like women is going through some um these when the menses come, and then pregnancy, post-pregnancy, premenopausal, postmenopausal, these are all
Hmm.
features. We can't avoid those factors. And even genetic factors, hereditary factors. So dosha always gets imbalanced because there are some unavoidable factors. But what can I say? That we can always try to be balanced at its accumulation stage. Like I was asking, if Vata, Pitta, Kapha, they also give their symptoms when they just get imbalanced. But we ignore that symptoms, and then these imbalances, they start getting aggravated,
Yeah.
and then they start spreading to the other body parts.
Hmm.
And then we say, oh, something happened
There's
to
a
our body.
problem. Hmm.
But we are ignoring our first imbalances, which they are showing when there is just the beginning stage. We are like, we can feel tired, having morning stiffness, but we are ignoring that. Unless we are having like severe joint pain is going on, then we will go to the doctor,
Hmm.
right? And even in urticaria, in the beginning, that will show some like there are symptoms in the gut health. like there could be acidity problem, reflux problem, burning sensation, but still we are eating hot, spicy food. We are ignoring those symptoms, and then the pitta will come to our face and in
It'll
the form of
spread.
acne, and then we
Hmm.
will cry, "Oh, there is a acne. What's
Yeah,
going on?"
yeah,
And maybe there could be two factors. One, we don't have knowledge
yeah. We
behind
just
the
don't know.
causative factors, right? We don't know, yeah,
Yeah,
what kind of diet we have to follow because nobody is here to tell us. And
exactly. That's
there are
why
a
I
lot of
wanted.
things.
That was one reason I just wanted to do this. I think people don't know. They don't know that
Yeah,
what are
yeah.
some of the preventative things. So yeah,
And there are a lot of things on social media nowadays, and people don't know what kind of trends they have to follow. Even for diet, Western dietitian, they're different. Ayurvedic
yes.
diet is different, and the
There's
trainer
so much
diet is completely
information coming
different.
in. You just
Yeah,
turn on it. You don't even know who's giving you that information. They can just
yeah.
make a video and do that. So, you don't know what to listen to. Yeah. Yeah.
So it's hard to get balanced every time. So I can say that you can always consult proper, like, professional doctor
Yeah.
and even Ayurvedic doctor, or you can go to some any naturopathic doctor for those things.
Yeah. Yes. Excellent. And let's and that's how we can balance ideally everything, right? Just find out what's out of balance and then you can try
Yes.
to
Then we try to balance those doshas.
perfect. Yeah. And yeah, finally, Dr. Sun, what's the one thing you want people to know or understand about Ayurveda? If you could say, I know there's probably lots, but if you can say one thing that you want people to know.
I think, Lali, it's the best transition phase for the people to adopt some alternative therapy because nowadays the world is completely mess and people are like mostly they're distracted, unfocused, their mind is unstable,
Mm-hmm.
and because of those things they need some stability, not in their body but in their mind as well as in their emotional health as well. I am worried about the young generation who is on social media whole time and they're completely distracted and they're just talking to the chat gpt what are their symptoms, and chat gpt is telling them, okay, you have this and that, and they're more worried
Mm-hmm.
after hearing all those
Yeah.
concerns, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they really need some fixed schedule in their life, right? Uh, they should adopt some day routine, night routine, and seasonal routine, the meal plan, and even sleep on the time, not sleeping around 12
Yeah.
o'clock, 1 o'clock, and then that is creating again the mind instability, right? So I think we should now it's a time to adopt some natural and alternative and herbal therapies in our life. It's the best transition phase.
Yes. And now with so much, I think we all need that with so much, we can get information easily and quickly, but there's so much input happening and so much, you need to do this quickly, get this fast, this that causes agitation and lack of focus and all the things that are happening to not only children, but adults now too, and everyone. So I think that's why I agree with you. It's very important. And at least to
I think
have some
yeah, we
base
should
knowledge
focus on
on
this. Yeah.
having a routine, and Ayurveda helps with that, on a natural basis. So yeah, um, I knew there was some reason I was always interested in Ayurveda and I love learning from you. And this was great. And maybe we'll see if you're available. We can possibly do a part two or get into more detail, whatever you're able to do. But I really had wonderful time learning from you. And can I just sneak in one last question and then that'll be all?
Yeah.
Um, I always like, even when I'm in Dr. Sanam's office too, I always ask her things to try to learn because you're just so much knowledge from you. I enjoy learning from you. Um, Not necessarily to do with Ayurveda, but just very quickly, do you think arts and any type of creative arts, or how do you think arts or creativity, any creative field can help in healing, or can help um, in general in wellness?
So even in Ayurveda, art and creativity, they are so good. They are so good tools to balance the vata. So vata is like which uh, which will help in all the movements of body. And if vata is balanced, then your mind will be stabilized too. But because of this world, vata is unstable, right?
Yeah.
And creativity will help you to focus on one thing, and you can express your ideas as well through the art and creativity. I think these are the best tools nowadays
Hmm.
to stabilize your mind and to focus. And even I tell my kid too, whenever he tell me, Mama, I am bored, I will tell them, okay, do drawing, do
Perfect.
some
That's
artwork.
great. Yeah, I
As you
love
can
that.
see, there is a one board behind me and there are a lot of colors over there.
Oh,
I don't know whether you can
I
see or
can't
not.
see. I can't
Yeah.
see.
So it's my kitchen is there and I will make food and my son always sit there and he will do drawing and
Oh,
then
that's so wonderful.
yeah.
So
So
that's
he will be so
beautiful.
focused during that
Mhm.
time and
Yes,
now he's creating lot of his ideas.
good. And that's where all the best ideas come is when you're just in that creative flow of a thing without constant stimulation. That's
Yes.
really great.
Yeah.
I think you should keep doing that. I encourage that so much. Someone that likes arts as well. I think it's so important now, and just sit with no device, nothing around you, just do that. That's excellent. You're doing great. So yeah, that's I agree with you with that. I think we need to do more of that too and not be on a device, but just sit, pick some
Yes.
artistic field and just work on that. And that can help
And
our wellness and health too. Yeah,
your all five sense organs, they will be connected during, during that time. And you
yeah,
can draw anything, whatever you feel. It's about your emotional health well-being too. So that's why I always encourage my kid to do artwork whenever he's bored.
excellent. That's so good. I think I'll do that too. And we can all try to incorporate that whenever we have time, just use the time properly and do something artistic. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, thank you so
I
much,
am very
Dr.
bad
Sun.
in art, just let you know.
Yeah.
I am very bad.
Oh, so you're bad at art? Or
Yes, I'm very bad in art.
oh no, I don't think so. I don't
It's
think you're
beginning.
you're probably very good. You're just
But
saying you're not. You're probably good.
but I started cooking whenever I want to feel focused. I will
Oh,
make
that's your thing.
different good
That can be an
dishes.
art too. Cooking is art. Not everybody
Yes.
can cook.
Yeah.
But, that's I could just keep talking to you for a long time. So I really, that how much I like you a lot and appreciate your knowledge, and I love learning from you. And I just wanted to do this because I think other people can learn. And as you said, we need to know more about this to help with wellness in today's modern time. And I'll see you soon. I look forward to the your treatments, and thank you so much for your knowledge that you spent so much of your life learning and studying and being generous to pass it on and help others. And um, Dr. Sanam Gupta has her own clinic, Ayurveda Edmonton, and her own um, clinic and practice, and is a wonderful Ayurvedic doctor and practitioner. And thank you for coming on and for your knowledge. And um, it just, I learned a lot from you, and blessings
Thank
to
you
you.
so much,
I'll talk to you
Shalini.
soon.
We all are learning from each other,
Yes.
right?
Yeah. And I'm very happy that, um, thank you for the service that you do in helping others. It's your profession and your job, but you're also doing a service, and health is wealth, as they say. If you don't have health, you don't have much. So your work is very important, and your knowledge and your love as well. So God bless you.
I really feel
Thanks.
accomplished whenever like anybody comes and get therapy and like whenever they say that doctor, we're feeling good now, feel so
The best
accomplished that
feeling, right?
that I gained something in my life.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's like the ultimate happiness. That's how you feel fulfilled, right? You helped people so much.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much, Dr. Sanam. I'll see you
Thank you,
soon.
Ravi.
Thanks for coming
Yes.
on and for your wonderful knowledge. And I know that we all learned something from you. So I'll see you soon.
Okay, thank you so much,
Thank you.
Ravi.
It's
Take
gonna
care.